Hi, my name is Shane Windmeyer, and I'm the Executive Director of Campus Pride, the nation's leading national nonprofit organization for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender, LGBT, college students and campus groups. Last year, we worked with over 1,400 different colleges and universities around how to create a safer space for LGBT students, as well as we work with thousands of students through our college student leader network every year to help them learn how to become more effective change agents. Today, I want to take a moment to take you through our website here and show you some resources that we have for prospective new students who are looking at college. Now, the first thing that's most important is to understand that it doesn't just get better by going to college. You have to pick the right college. You have to pick college campuses that come out for LGBT students. And Campus Pride has created programs and services and resources to help colleges and universities actually come out. And so I want to talk to you about those today. Before we go too much into the website, I also want to talk about the research and what research tells us about today's LGBT college student. First of all, we know that about a quarter of lesbian, gay, and bi students actually encounter harassment. That number is even greater for our transgender student populations. Now, in that quarter of students that are harassed, we also know that a third of LGBT students consider leaving their college as a result of the challenging climate or the harassment. And so these resources that I'm about to show you are important for students to find the right college and for colleges and universities to actually think about how do we retain and how do we ensure that LGBT students are academically successful. So let's take a moment and look here online. If you're in front of a computer, you can actually go to campuspride.org and you can scroll through their top menu bar and you can see that we have a variety of programs and services that are actually free. They don't cost you anything. And so if you're a counselor, if you're a faculty staff member, if you're a high school student, if you're a parent or a family member, everything here you can get for free, and it's meant to help you in your college search process. The first thing I want you to click on is the Campus Pride Index, right? If you click on the Campus Pride Index, it'll take you to a national online benchmarking tool that allows high school students, prospective students, graduate students to actually search about 400 different colleges that have come out online as LGBT-friendly. These colleges are in states like California, New York, Texas, Missouri, Kansas, all across the country. And you can learn what programs and services they have to actually support LGBT students. You can find out that at Texas State University, maybe they have an LGBT student group. Maybe they have a non-discrimination statement that is actually inclusive of sexual orientation or of trans students. Maybe you can go and look at Berkeley University and learn about what they do when it comes to hormone replacement therapy or gender affirmation surgery for trans students. There's a variety of things that are happening for LGBT students to create a safer space and to make sure we're meeting the LGBT students' needs and concerns on college campus communities. So I want to make sure you take some time to explore the Campus Pride Index. You can actually bookmark and put into a book bag all the different colleges that you're interested in and simply click twice, and those colleges will receive your information as a straight ally student or as an LGBT student, so you can then learn more, and they will contact you by phone or by email or by postal mail based on how you want them to interact and respond to you. So it's all up to you, and you get to choose how you want to search for a college campus, but the Campus Pride Index allows you to do just that. So it's an amazing resource that's free for you. It ultimately allows colleges to come out. So take some time, go to campuspride.org and check out the Campus Pride Index. Now, if you're a person who really wants to explore colleges one-on-one and meet them in person, Campus Pride also has our National College Fair program. This is a college fair program that currently has 6 different fairs in 6 different parts of the country: New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, Atlanta, Charlotte, North Carolina, and Boston, Massachusetts. Our hope is that fair will continue to grow across the country, but it allows students an opportunity to actually go and meet the different college campuses that they'll find on the Campus Pride Index. They get to meet them one-on-one. Sometimes colleges send their admissions rep. Sometimes a college sends an actual LGBT student, a faculty or staff member, to be able to represent their campus. But you're able to actually go there and meet LGBT students, admission reps, and ask them the questions that you might not get answered at a typical college fair. And so make sure you check out the Campus Pride site and actually click on our College Fair button and learn more about which college fairs are by you and how you can attend them in the next year. The other resource I want to talk about is our Campus Pride Resource Guide. It's called the Little Purple Backpack, and you can actually order that online at campuspride.org. In the Little Purple Backpack, we have tips, we have tools for LGBT student leaders, whether you be in high school or college. There's also a campus visit scorecard. This scorecard allows you to actually rate and look at colleges when you're on your campus visit. So this is an amazing resource. Again, it's free. You can order it online at campuspride.org. So make sure you get your copy now. The next thing I want to talk to you about is a new resource called the Campus Pride Map. This map has over 1,000 student organizations from campuses across the country. So let's say you've maybe narrowed it down to 3 different colleges that you want to attend, and the Campus Pride Map allows you to contact the student organization, the leaders who are on that campus. So you can click on a button and actually email them directly and ask them when their first meeting is of the semester. You can actually get involved before you step foot on the campus and learn more about the student organization or potentially the office or support services for LGBT students that exist on that campus. Now, I want to take a moment to also share with you that if you go to our website, we have a whole page dedicated to prospective new students. One of the areas that is particularly challenging for LGBT students is housing. And in here, we have some housing tips and resources of what to look for in gender-inclusive housing. Gender-inclusive housing is particularly important for trans students, but it's also important to LGBT students. Gender-inclusive housing would include things that are proactive to make sure that a trans student actually finds a living situation that helps that trans student from the very beginning of the college experience. And so make sure that the campus you're looking at actually has gender-inclusive housing. You can go to campuspride.org and click on our Trans Policy Clearinghouse, and you can learn right there what campuses actually have trans gender-inclusive housing, and you can see that right on our website. We also have a campus inventory quiz that, in addition to academics, in addition to the part of the country that you want to go to school at, you could actually take a personal inventory and learn what is important to you when it comes to LGBT campus life, when it comes to your safety. And that inventory quiz is right there on our website for you. So I encourage you to check that out. I want to wrap up with just a few things related to academic retention and success for students. Every college and every university has the responsibility to create a safe learning environment for all of its students. Don't ever be afraid to ask a question about LGBT life when you're on campus, when you're visiting a college. That's their responsibility to make sure they're providing a safe space. Ask about a safe zone program, ask about an office or a student group, ask all those questions. Just utilize the Campus Pride website to help narrow it down for you. Utilize the index to help you ask the right questions. You have the right to go to a campus where you feel safe and where you can achieve academic success. Campus Pride is here for you. Please make sure you go online on Twitter or Tumblr or Facebook. Check out our Twitter feed. Join, follow us on Tumblr and Facebook, and make sure you're active as a student leader for the movement for LGBT equality. Thank you so much. Again, my name is Shane Windmeyer, the Executive Director of Campus Pride. We wish you the very best in your academic success.